it back the way it was, I can do that by using the undo command. If I come up to the top of the screen, notice I've got this little backwards facing arrow. This guy represents undo. If we look to the right of this arrow, notice I've got a little grayed out arrow. This guy represents the redo command. I only point that out because he is grayed out right now. Notice when I click undo to back up, my thumb switch goes back the way it was, and now we have access to the redo command. If I undo a command and then I decide that, I didn't want to do that, I can always put it back by clicking redo. Notice if I click redo, he'll go right back the way he was. A redo can only follow an undo. So let me click undo again to put him back. He's back in his original position. I want you to notice that both the undo and the redo contain little drop-down arrows. This means that I can undo and redo multiple steps at one time. If I click the drop-down, I've only done two things so far in this drawing. I can back up to the point prior to where I created my polygon. Let me click, and notice I've backed up to that state. Redo is also available. If I want to go all the way forward again, I can click my redo drop-down, and I can come all the way back down to rotate. So the undo and the redo commands will allow me to go forward and backward through time to let me correct or make changes to my geometry. The undo command is kind of like an insurance policy. No matter what we may do to our drawing, we can always use the undo command to go back and restore our geometry. And if undo was not what we intended, we can always use the redo command to restore our entities.